So I've included an example of a quiz that would appear in our course learning management system for a closed-ended assignment example, and basically also a sample of formative learning. So for the syllabus quiz, students have to complete the quiz by Friday at 8 p.m., but they can attempt the quiz as many times as they want. It's open book, and their highest score will be added to the gradebook. So it gives students a chance to attempt things multiple times. So this is typical of a quiz that I might offer on a variety of different materials throughout the semester. So basically they have all of the ideas for the quiz here, and I'll show you in just a moment what it will look like for students. Okay, so basically the students would go to take the syllabus quiz under the week 1 module, and they would click there and be able to take the quiz. And then as they're taking the quiz, basically this is a short example, it's just 3 questions. Now we have multiple choice answers, so can you turn in a final draft without a rough draft, which is something I mentioned in the syllabus. So they could answer yes as long as it's a really good final draft. Then for the next, what's the online site? Let's say they're going to be using OWL English Purdue, which is actually the site that I recommend students look at for MLA standards. And then finally, a true or false question. Learning MLA standards is part of the syllabus, so hopefully they're going to find out that's true. And then they can submit the quiz, and then they can see their answers. And so we can see the first one was incorrect, and I've made notes for each of the different answers to give them an idea of helping them learn what the actual answer is going to be. So can you turn in a final draft without a rough draft? So if they said yes, as long as it's a really good final draft, then my note for them there is revising can always make your paper better. Even if you think your paper is really good, getting feedback from your peers and myself, as well as doing a careful proofread on your own, will help you identify ways you can make it even better. So they can see that revising is going to be a big part of the class. So even if they got the question wrong, they can attempt the quiz again, and hopefully they're going to remember that note there. So that's an example of one of my formative assignments, and something that I think is a good artifact to illustrate Standard 7.